Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've recorded, especially like a sit down video. I still have like other videos that I have yet to post from months ago and recently, even though I can't remember what was the most recent thing I recorded. Anyways, I'm making this video to like watch the progress from now until, the future. Yesterday I went to Hobby Lobby and got some art supplies, which I've been like putting off like buying art supplies to basically have an additional hobby that I can do at home other than like working out and stuff like that. And so yesterday I just like pulled the trigger and finally went. So this video will basically, I keep saying basically, this video will essentially be a video with me just showing like the art supplies that I had bought. Now these things may not be like the best materials and stuff like that, but hey, to give a little background, I've always like loved like painting, and I would say since as far as like painting, not like sketching or anything, but painting when I was in high school, when I had the opportunity to. So yeah, and I just enjoy it. It's very therapeutic. And also when I am painting, I'm like locked in and hone in onto whatever I'm trying to like create or whatever. I do have like some art pieces up here that you can't really see that I've done recently. And then I have one over here. And then I have like two paintings that I painted years ago when I was staying in Florida before I went to the military. But I'll have to go back to my family's house and see where they are in the garage because I would love to like put them up. I do have like pictures in my phone. I may or may not insert them in this video here. Also, what inspired me or having like the nudge to like paint and things like that even more is because one of the art events that I went to, like I think it was the ending of last year, someone there said that she would have paid for my painting, which I'm like, it's not even all of that. So, but that was just another fire, another like I guess piece of inspiration or motivation to actually just start painting, not even necessarily for monetary reasons, but just because it's therapeutic. So the next clip I'll be I keep looking at my watch because I have to clock back in because I'm on lunch right now. I hope I said that right. My mind is like everywhere. But anyways, the next clip would be me just showing the things that I bought from Hobby Lobby. Again, these are probably not the best materials, you know, for a painter, but it was either Hobby Lobby or take a long time to do extensive research, which I pretty much always do for almost everything that I buy, which can be annoying at times because it's so time consuming. So I was looking on Amazon, but I got overwhelmed and there's just so many things. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to the store and see what I can find. If I can't find anything, then I'm gonna go on Amazon and just take my time and research and then buy the stuff and then wait for it to be delivered. I do want to create something today, so that's another reason why I wanted to go ahead and start recording this piece for the video. But I'll be back because my lunch is over. All right, I'm back temporarily. But I actually did order something from Amazon. I wish I had got like a set of two, but I should have, I don't know, because when I moved here, I had got rid of a lot of my like bedding and stuff like that and donated it. So I'm not sure if I have an extra sheet or not, but basically just to set it out like on the counter or the floor. But anyways, I had got a tablecloth. I just opened this package, so it's my first time opening it. But anyways, I got a tablecloth to either place on the counter or the floor from when I'm painting, obviously to avoid getting the paint on anything else. Wish I would have gotten like a set of two so that way it covers like both areas opposed to one. But I'll have to see if I have the extra sheet. If not, I may have to get another tablecloth or whichever is cheaper. Doesn't really matter. So there's that. So I got this palette knife set is what it's called. You know, for the scraping or maybe like certain designs. I'm not advanced by any means when it comes to painting. And then I had, okay, so that the tablecloth I got from Amazon, and then everything else I got from Hobby Lobby, all in one stop. I probably got like unnecessary things, but like, why not? It's, I feel like hobbies are an investment, whatever hobby that may be, you know, you just have to invest in yourself. But on to the second thing, I had got this brush holder, obviously to hold the brushes. So I already took it out, so this is what it looks like. So of course you just plop the brushes in there. And then on to the next thing, I had got a 4-pack artist palettes is what it's called. And they're like all different shapes and sizes. So I thought this will be better opposed to like getting a pack of one. So that way, like let's say I'm painting something smaller or don't need that many colors. Boom. Options. And then I had got this, which is a deluxe brush cleaner. Again, probably unnecessary. But it's basically, you know, a brush cleaner, or like it has a wash tank. So ideal for use with any liquid brush cleaner, blah, blah, blah. You get it. Kind of like a mop bucket. So this is what it looks like because I did put it together. A bucket, and then has holes at the bottom, and then you just insert the brushes in the spiral. Next are the paint brushes. So I have this small, or the smaller pack here, and then at the back it gives you like some tips of which each brush could paint or best suited for, as far as like shapes and stuff like that, which is cool to have that at the back for people like me who are not, you know, advanced with painting. And then I had got this bigger pack which has like some brushes that are different from the first pack, so just a variety, and these are way longer than these ones. Okay, back to the next thing that I bought from Hobby Lobby. So I had got this big thing of acrylic paint. It's a 20-piece set. Boom, pretty self-explanatory. And then I had just got two separate acrylics for two separate colors because they weren't in that case there. So they're basically just pastel colors for 49 cents each. I would have gotten more colors, but I was getting overwhelmed, and then I had a haircut appointment. So, and then I had got this other acrylic paint set, which says pre-mix pouring acrylic set. So I think it would be cool for like marbleizing, like, you know, different canvases or whatever materials. So it's just like a teal, a blue, gold, white. So this is what I was referring to, like the marble, and even here. So that'd be cool. Again, more unnecessary stuff. But the next thing is like a paint guide, you know, obviously to do that with. I think it's like it's called like contour. Basically, you can contour the paint. Again, unnecessary. Bought these two things of flakes here. So gold flakes and then silver. Oh, maybe I should have set the prices. All right, so these were $1.99 each. I'll go through them quickly. And then a deluxe brush cleaner was $12.99. Hopefully these things were good prices because I'm not really sure. The brush holder was $3.79. The big thing of paint was $9.99. The individuals, they say 49 cents. I thought they were 79 cents, but maybe I'm tripping. On the bottle it says 49. The contour thing, $3.99. The paint guide, $3.49. The small thing of brushes, $5.99. The palette knife set, $7.99. The marble paint set, $9.99. The other thing of brushes, $7.99. Did I already say the brush holder was $3.79? I can't remember. The 4-pack artist palette was $4.99. Jeez. All right, I think that's all the things that I showed so far. And then I got these two small triangle canvases. They were $2.99 each. All right, so I got a 2-pack 16 by 20 canvas set. 2 packs. This was $7.99. Small black canvas 9 by 12 for $3.99. Oh, perfect. We'll go perfect with the paint. Okay, and then I got this paint pouring set, which this was not intentional at all. I just so happened to see them at 2 separate times. But this is 11 by 14, again, $5.49. Can't remember if I said that or not. All right, so I have another 16 by 20 canvas, but it's a black canvas, and it was $6.99. I bought this small easel or smaller easel for $8.99. Now, I haven't started painting yet, but why is there paint already on it? That's crazy. And I had to put this piece together, which is not hard at all. You just screw it and to tighten and loosen. But I really don't like that. I should have got a discount, which the discount pretty sure would have been 10%, which is nothing. And again, that was $8.99. Then I had bought this bigger easel, which I had already put together. It took like maybe 20 minutes to put it together, and it was $12.99. I won't bring it over here, but I will go over to that area to show you guys how that looks. All right, so I know the lighting is not the best, but this was the other easel that I was talking. I thought that was a bug right there. It's about to freak out. But the other one that I was talking about that I put together, it took like 15 to 20 minutes to put together. I wasn't expecting it to be this tall. It's actually taller than me. But obviously it's for like bigger canvases. That will be the bottom of the canvas, and then that will be, oh, trying to get it to focus. And then that will be the, oh my gosh, you get it. That will be the top. Now I can like adjust that, like the top piece. But I think it would be really cool once I start like getting into like bigger canvases and things like that. Yeah. So if you guessed 150, you're right, or even like close to that, that's fine too. But yeah, so I spent 141.45 at Hobby Lobby. And then again, probably with taxes, the tablecloth was like $10. So I bought 23 things from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is just so overwhelming. It kind of, well, not the same, but like similar to like Costco or something. It's where there's things everywhere, and the store is just huge. But we're prompted to go back to the very beginning of the video. We're prompting me to buy the art supplies now. I recently had a therapy appointment with my new therapist. This is our second session that we had a couple days ago. Um, she asked me like what things that I enjoyed doing when I was younger and things like that, and one of them was painting. So, and then she challenged me to, was she more so asked me when do I see myself actually like pulling the trigger and like buying the art supplies, and I told her Sunday, which is tomorrow, after a pickleball session, stuff like that, like because realistically that's something that I would do like after gymming or working out, go run an errand. But I ended up going 2 days sooner than Sunday, which was yesterday, Friday. Because I was like, let me just do it today, get it over with. So boom. So that was like the more so like the reasoning for me buying these supplies. And again, I just wanted to have a video of this, or like the start of my new consistent hobby, because typically like I would do like sip and paint, or I did a paint a sneaker candle painting class, which is up here, which you can't see. And then like I painted, which you kind of seen in the previous clip, I painted like a little small succulent um, pot. So, and it took me a long time to paint that. But anyways, I was very focused. But yeah, so that was the whole reasoning. So this video would just be like the beginning or like the start of a new consistent hobby that I will do at home more consistently, more often. And again, it's also therapeutic, or at least for me. And just really locking in and focusing on what I'm trying to create, and not really thinking about like other like stresses in life. Or if I do, maybe just take that out with the paintbrush and the canvas and things like that. um and just to see and track like the progress from now, from this video and on forward. And maybe I would sell some. I don't know, maybe. I'm not like, again, I'm not that advanced, but I like the little, or maybe I shouldn't say little, but the things that I created so far. So that was the reason why I bought these things and finally pulled the trigger, and why I'm getting into it. I also started a different hobby. More so, it would be more so a lifestyle because it's also a part of working out. But another hobby is sport. Um, Recently, which I enjoy doing, and it's also another form of therapy. I'll actually be doing it tomorrow morning. And there's this woman I follow on TikTok. I've been following her for a while. We're actually meeting up there tomorrow. So at this new facility, because I haven't been to this facility yet, but I've been wanting to try it because it does look and seem more diverse than the one that I have been going to. Which there's nothing wrong with the facility that I go to now, and the people have been cool and patient and things like that, which I really like. I just want to not only try this other one because it's more diverse, but I feel like I'm going to like kind of turn it into like how I try different coffee shops and like pastry shops, because it's like one of my other hobbies, I feel as though, because I keep saying like, I feel as though I'll be doing that, like just hopping around to different facilities. And they've been like building so many. Like it feels like, oh my gosh. I keep saying like, it feels very similar to McDonald's or Starbucks or very common chain restaurants and things like that. Dang, that's hard. Um, so that's what it feels like. They've just been popping up with so many. But anyway, I am excited for that tomorrow, even though that's unrelated to this video and what this video is about. But similar theme, similar. But that is the ending of this video. Again, I still have to get the other videos out. Not just out, I have to edit them and things like that. I just have it. Um, but if you guys like have any pointers or tips, tricks when it comes to painting, or maybe some creators on here prefer, well, doesn't matter here or like other platforms, I'm down to check out their pages. If they have any tips, or if you do, just leave it in the comment section. I'm really, I don't know, like, I'm really shocked. I feel like there's an eyelash in my eye, but I'm really shocked that I have something to talk about right now because I kind of want to be like behind the scenes. Again, I'm going off on a tangent, but I kind of want to be like behind the scenes, just putting like my POV in videos. I don't, or even me like working out because I'm so comfortable and used to creating workout videos rather than talking. It's not that I'm nervous or anything. It's just that yes, it's kind of contradicting, but I'm like very private. And so I don't know what I would talk about. But this was one of the things. So it was either do a show or a haul and talk about the products that I bought, or just simply laying everything out and like just videoing it and posting it. But that would be more so like a short form video than a longer video. Um, Okay, but that's it. Make sure you guys, which I haven't said the word, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Again, let me know if you have any pointers, tips, tricks, or other creators who paint, anything like that. Drop it in the comment section. Follow me on my other platforms if you want to. You don't have to, doesn't matter. Or maybe I shouldn't say it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't. So if you want to, that's cool. That's fine. But bye.